Welcome back to another tutorial. In the past, we've been looking at primarily vectors and vector manipulation, and what I want to talk about now is actually using different types of objects and different types of containers. So a vector is really just a simple container where we place a number of objects of the same type. In the past, it was numeric types. But you can actually use many different object types, such as characters or booleans, into a vector. So actually what we're going to look at is using matrices, which is another type of container, and using character data as its primary data. So let's start by first defining a vector. And so we're going to work with actually the different leagues. So we create a vector called NL, and we'll assign this a combined number of characters, and these will be the three character indicator for a different team in the NL. And then we'll also create an AL, which is American League vector, and again we'll assign it using this combine function. And what we're going to study is the actual winner in the World Series. So looking at the winner, we have a third vector, and in this vector we have the league that won. So here you can see in the first year Florida played New York Yankees, in the second year St. Louis played Boston, in Houston played the Chicago White Sox in, I think, 2006. So we need to quantify the year for this, and we'll make the year from 2003 to 2012. I'm going to do Shift Control Enter, and this will run everything. So as you can see, we've created these new variables, AL, NL, the winner, and the year. I'm going to run that again, get some fresh data. There we go. So AL, NL, the winner, and the year. And for formatting's sake, one more time. There we go. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of data, and we have 2 different leagues. So we're going to create a matrix, and we're going to create this matrix called the Result World Series, where the matrix is going to be a new vector, or it's going to be the vectors of NL. And so you can see how this container is going to consist of essentially a vector of vectors. And on the first, for the number of rows, we want to have 10, and for the number of columns, we want to have 2. So let's go ahead. We just created this, and now we want to see it, so we're going to do Result of the World Series. And here you go. In the first row, you have the NL team, and in the second row, you have the AL team for each year. But you don't see the year or the league indicator. So what we want to do is actually use this dim name function. So we'll do dim name results of the World Series. And in order to use this dim name, you use this double brackets. And so for the name of the first column, which is going to be year, we're going to assign it year. And we'll just Control Enter that. And let's just look at what it just did. Results World Series. And now you can see how it actually put in the dim name for the year, which was one column of year identifiers. So now we're going to do this again. We're going to do dim names in our results World Series matrix. And we're going to do another double bracket. And this time it's going to be our second row, but our second row has two columns because we made it as our second column as a vector of vectors. So we actually want to make this a combined dim name of NL team, and we also want to make it the AL team. So that's run, and we'll just check this out real quick. Results for the World Series. Tell me what I did wrong. I did not assign it. There we go. And that should have worked, but I'm off. And quite honestly, I need to take a look at this real quick. Result World Series, result World Series, NL team and AL team. Let's just run it all. There we go. R works by running the line by line. So if I went back and skipped a line, it wouldn't have worked. So what I did was I just did Shift Enter and I just ran the entire thing again, and that essentially built each vector again and overwrit everything and did everything in sequential order. So now you see that we have this result of the World Series for 2003. The NL team was Florida and the AL team was the New York Yankees. And we can analyze this one more time by by looking at the winner vector that we just made. So we want to look at this actually as a table. And if we do this, you can see that it automatically counts the frequencies. So the winner table for the AL and NL, the AL won 3 times, the NL won 7 times from 2003 to 2012. If you want to further investigate this, you can actually create this table as a bar plot. So once you have a table, you're going to use this table nested in the bar plot function. And you can see that we actually have a histogram of the winner vector. So that's one way of just using containers as matrices. In the next video, we'll continue looking at factors as another container for in R. So thanks for watching, and come back for the next video.